The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, reshaping industries, societies, and the way we live. This brings challenges as humanity must quickly adjust to geopolitical shift, rapid advances in technology, such as the rise of artificial intelligence, and growing social tensions. All this places great strain on human consciousness, caught between the increasing pace of life and the struggle to find a stable identity as all societal, religious, and ideological pillars crumble. But dear friend, let us not allow ourselves to be oppressed by dark clouds. We invite you to lift your gaze, take a deep breath, and create space within your consciousness. It is vital, indeed necessary, that those who have begun seeking a spiritual path do not allow themselves to be distracted. Yes, we stand at a pivotal moment. If we take a broad view of events, without denying the reality of life or the suffering so many endure, yet not allowing these hardships to overshadow us, we will see that change itself is neither good nor bad, it is necessary. It can be a gateway to growth, renewal, and transformation. Change often meets resistance, leading to both internal struggles and external conflicts. Yet the good news is this: change, the spiritual essence of our existence, can also serve as a powerful catalyst for its apparent opposite: inner peace, the healing of the soul, and true serenity. Even in these turbulent times, we can reclaim a sense of wholeness and stability. In fact, we must. Our lives need not be defined by the chaos around us. We hold within us the power to create a new reality, one that enables us to move forward with clarity and purpose in this rapidly evolving world. To navigate these changes, we propose 3 key principles: access, focus, and action. What is the axis of our life? Do we have an anchor in the midst of life's storms? The Golden Rosy Cross tells us, look within your heart. There you will find a spark of eternal serenity, of the spirit of the divine. What is the focus of our activities? What goals do we pursue in life? We must be aware that this focus is shaped by powerful forces, mostly hidden and veiled. We can think here of our unconscious, of karma, of the countless influences that act upon our consciousness in ways we scarcely perceive. Yet when we align ourselves with a new axis, the spirit spark in our heart, a new focus can emerge. It is the light of an awakened consciousness, bringing clarity to the mind and helping us remain grounded and aware, even as chaos unfolds around us. Action is a path forward, guided by the spiritual axis within and illuminated by the focus of this awakened state. We are called not to fear the transformations taking place in the world, but to embrace them as catalysts for profound spiritual growth and renewal. These shifts are not only personal, but cosmic in scale. Between 2025 and 2028, the alignment of the 3 enigmatic planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, along with Pluto's entry into Aquarius on November 19, 2024, where it will remain until 2044, will profoundly shape the future of humanity. Friends, we do not invite you to fall into illusion of mere astrology, but rather to recognize the deeper reality, the etheric and astral radiations that influence and guide humanity, symbolically represented by planets and constellations. These are energies that touch the very core of human consciousness. The forces of the Aquarian era are already active, transforming the planetary system and creating an expanding etheric and astral atmosphere. Some among us, each in their own way, are opening themselves to these higher influences, using them to establish a new inner foundation. We are now entering a time when the self-centered way of life will reach its breaking point, leading to its inevitable dissolution. Our outer life is a reflection of our inner state. If we truly want to change the world around us, we must begin with inner transformation. At first, we might react to external shifts with anger, protest, rejection, or even contempt. We may try to fix things using the same old patterns shaped by our egocentric mindset. But soon we realize that the waves of transformation move beyond our control, and our resistance only keeps us stuck in a cycle of polarization, fueling fear, resentment, and anxiety. Each wave of change, while unsettling, uncovers deeper truth hidden beneath the illusions we've built, both personally and collectively. As we move through these changes, our interactions with others and the world push us towards self-reflection, drawing us away from external distraction. This tension emerges when we feel the gap between the life we desire and the reality we're living in. The challenges, uncertainties, and limitations we face aren't obstacles. They are windows into new perspective, offering us the chance to grow in self-awareness and understanding. However, these moments of clarity can be uncomfortable, even painful. They challenge our deeply rooted habits and force us to confront the false reality we've created. Yet, it is through this discomfort that true transformation begins. In time of uncertainty, a quiet voice begins to stir within us, a gentle yet persistent call, urging us to look beyond the surface. Some describe it as a call in the wilderness, a whisper, or voice of silence. It is a deep vibration resonating from the core of our being, inviting us to return to our true nature, to the divine spark within our heart. This is our immutable axis, the only safe harbor when outer storms rage, the final refuge within ourselves, beyond the reach of the chaos fueled by self-centeredness. From this inner axis flows silence, light, and strength. This call does not come from the outside, rather it is a powerful reminder that the seeds of healing have always been within us. When we truly listen, its force rises within the mind like a bolt of lightning, awakening a new consciousness that reveals how we have been trapped in patterns of self-centeredness. We begin to see that much of our suffering stems from clinging to self-preservation and the illusion of separation from others. As this awareness deepens, we realize that the way forward is not in grasping at the old, but in surrendering to this new state of consciousness, allowing us to guide us towards a more authentic and connected way of being. Once we catch a glimpse of this new awareness, we are faced with a choice. Do we remain in the familiar path, numbing ourselves to life's deeper rhythms and reinforcing old patterns? Or do we step onto the new path, one that aligns us with the deeper current at the core of our being, with our inner axis? A path that opens us to the transformative Aquarian forces, energies of fruition, manifestation, completion, and total renewal. This is the pivotal moment of transformation. Our recovery, our journey towards wholeness, depends on the path we choose. One path leads to fragmentation, trapping us in a cycle of resistance, fear, and anxiety. The other leads to integration, awakening love, compassion, wisdom, and a connection to the greater whole. The teachings of the School of the Golden Rosy Cross, a modern expression of the universal wisdom that has always guided humanity, emphasizes that real transformation requires a shift in our center of gravity, moving beyond self-centered, ego-driven consciousness towards a higher state of being. This shift is not passive. It calls for our active participation, guided by three essential principles: access, the divine spark within us, a spark of eternity beyond the turmoil of life, a gateway to the divine human being that lies within us, waiting to be manifested. Focus, the new consciousness, allowing us to see beyond the noise and illusions of the world, granting us vision and the ability to manifest the promise. Action, choosing consciously to move in harmony with this new awareness, responding to life with intention rather than reacting out of habit, embracing a new way of being. Through access, focus, and action, we begin to step into a new reality, one rooted in inner stability, clarity, and conscious transformation, a serenity that is not passivity, but true divine creation. The moment we sincerely commit to this path, something shifts within us, a quiet yet steady longing to align with the inner transformation already unfolding begins to guide our steps. This is not a journey driven by force or struggle. Rather, it is about allowing the process to unfold naturally. It is a path of profound inner reversal, a shift from illusion to truth, from ego-centered existence to a deeper, more authentic way of being. Jan van Rijckenborgh, one of the founders of the Golden Rosy Cross, echoing the words of the Buddha, Mani, Lao Tzu, and many other liberated ones, said, "New values must emerge and gain space, but they must be brought into society through example, compassion, humility, and understanding." True transformation is not about rejecting the past, but about transcending it, integrating what came before while making room for the new. We must ensure that the weight of the old does not obstruct the birth of what is to come. As this inner transformation deepens, our relationship with the outer world begins to shift. We are no longer easily unsettled by the chaos around us. Instead, a deep, unshakable calm takes root within. From this place of serenity, we see life with greater clarity. Our perspective broadens, our attitudes soften, and a quiet, powerful intuition begins to guide us. With this newfound awareness, we naturally step away from paths that no longer align with our highest potential. The old ways lose their hold on us as we recognize them for what they truly are, remnants of a consciousness we have outgrown. And yet the choice remains ours. Do we continue forward on this path of renewal, or do we slip back into the familiar patterns of distraction and fear? The invitation stands to step into this new era, to embody this awakened consciousness, and to take part in the unfolding transformation of humanity and the world. The time is now. Will you answer the call? Thank you for your time.